down here. One of them out there is snoring, so I haven't figured out which one that is yet. I get him some to roll over or something, so he kind of cuts that out, but keeping the neighborhood awake. But other than that, things are all right, and I think they're finally starting to settle down and probably going to be down for the winter, especially right now. It's only 6 degrees out there, so I don't think they want to freeze their tails and whatever else off. So with that, we'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, that one squirrel, that little fat squirrel that's down there running around, you know, that could have been from, it come down from the north, because there's a garden up there that he takes and puts a raccoon coat over him, and he sneaks in the garden and he eats everything he can get a hold of. He's got the owner of the garden pretty well fooled. The owner thinks it's a coon, but it isn't. It's a squirrel with a coonskin cap and everything on. Alrighty, Tom, you take care. I got to move on before I tell a lie here. All right, now let me see. Well, we'll go to Mark, and because now he's got one of the very sophisticated weather rocks out there, so we'll see if it's cold in his place. WB6, BJN, WB8, VMW.
Hi, good morning, Jim, and good morning to everyone on the Barometer Net. And man, I bet it's been cold all over. It's been cold down here. You're going to be surprised to hear about temperatures this far south. It's crazy cold. And yeah, my sophisticated weather rock tells me it's cold. But let's give you some actual numbers here. And by the way, Sarah's doing good. I'm doing good. Everything's going good here. We got the Christmas tree up over the weekend, and life's good down here. Let's see. Currently, 30.54.6 on the barometer, and it is steady. Boy, that barometer is really pumped up. It was almost 30.67 yesterday, but it's dropped a little. 8.6 degrees, that's the temperature, 8.6. The dew point is 5 degrees on the dew point, 8.6 on the temperature. This morning's low so far has been 7.9 degrees, 7.9. Yesterday's high, 23. But we had a peak wind yesterday of 32 miles an hour, which brought our lowest feel-like temperature down to -2. -2. That's cold. So, and we're under a cold weather advisory until noon today, but it's supposed to get back up to 38 degrees later today. So it's going to start warming up, and I'll have more on the warm-up that's going to happen through the week, so everybody's going to get a reprieve from the cold weather, but we'll talk about that later on. Back to you, Jim. WB6BJN in Clarksville, Tennessee.
All righty, Mark. Well, I'm glad you and Sarah's doing good. Just stay in where it's warm. All righty. Well, I bet you Kerry is out on the lake. No, I don't think he'd be ice fishing. I don't think the ice is, the water's froze over yet, so... No, he's probably waiting for the ice to freeze over so he can go out and go fishing. All righty. Now, let me see now. Well, let's go up and see if Ray and Fred's already done their walk back home. And Fred's snoring and Ray's sitting there grinning, talking on the radio. K5, CFY, WB8, VMW. Good morning, Ray.
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the netizens out there. Sounds like you guys are cold up there. I thought it was cold here this morning until I started hearing all the temperatures from up there, but I think it's 25 here. It's supposed to get in the 40s tonight, this afternoon, so I got plans to get out one time to take the trash cans out to the curb, and that's going to be it. But Fred and I are back. Fred's already napping, so all is well here in northeast Oklahoma. I did hear last night some sad news on the Beacon Net that Neil is now a silent key. I can't think of his call sign now, but anyway, I hated to hear that. I think Mr. Just Nick did the silent key thing. I'll get off of here, let you get on down the list there, Jim. Thanks for doing it. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. 73, all take care, stay warm. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, when we're born, we're always know that there's an end there somewhere. And, well, when the name comes up in the book and get your ticket punched, hopefully it's in the middle of the night. And I slowly but surely go up instead of falling out of bed and going down. Hopefully I got enough white marks to cover all black marks that I got. Yeah, I was thinking, in the 70s, it was 21 degrees below zero for about 4 days, and I was out in it working, starting trucks and towing them and everything, getting them out. They were freezing milk when they did get on the route and everything, and I didn't mind it at all. I worked out in it, and I'd go back in and get warm. But, boy, I just go out and in 5 minutes blowing the truck off, and, man, it's cold out there, so I want to jump back inside. I'm getting old. Boy, am I getting old. All righty. Let me see. We'll go to LJ, see how he's doing. KV8 LJ, WB8 BMW.
W8WKY.
W from KV8LJ. Well, I'm running the usual beds on the air North Bedstead, and I was thinking about antennas earlier because people were talking about it, but I've tended to do a lot more listening than talking lately, which is maybe the way the breaks have happened. 3-element 2-meter Yagi. It's an indoor antenna sitting in my living room, and it works fairly well, except I'm not sure it's theoretically directional, but I haven't been able to figure out what direction it has the strongest signal in. And one other thing I was going to add here, we've been hearing for a long time from Southern Mark about how he's been promised a bed and it hasn't come, and it hasn't come, and it hasn't come. Well, when I was in college, I was with a whole group of people who were great at organizing protests and generally being obnoxious to the establishment whenever they disagreed with it. And I think maybe we need to think about something like that for Southern Park. Get a whole bunch of people out there to boycott or otherwise raise Cain with those rotten SOBs that have promised him a bed and promised him a bed and promised him a bed and never delivered. So I just toss that out as something for somebody to think about. This is KB8LJ returning it to WB8 BMW.
Well, yeah, in a way that would be okay, but, I got a lot of things that don't go right with me. And, yeah, it finally works its way out, as long as he's got a couch to go on. So, yeah, when they deliver him a bed, that'd be good, so he can stretch out again. But I don't think he's in that bad of a situation there. He's got a place to lay down, stay warm, and stretch out. So when his bed comes, that'll be added to his good fortune there. So we'll let him take care of it. If he needs help, he knows where to yell. We're all out there. We'll be listening for him. Alrighty, now anybody I missed that wants to jump back in, go ahead and we'll listen for a minute.
Well, I know you called, Jim, and you know where I was at. I did say hello to you this morning. And yeah, back in the day, like you say, that cold didn't really mean much to us. But as we get older, yeah, so case up, QV. And boy, oh boy, it was great seeing Rod and Wendy over the last week. Case up, QV.
Yeah, I wish I could have met him. I've met him a few times out there in Norton when we were out there, and I get to come out there. But, well, hopefully, well, they left us when they left at a good time because it dropped down to 8 degrees. That reminds me, I haven't called them yet. Oh, boy, I got to get busy here. Oh, I got to see if I can get the short straw. KAJAX, WB8 BMW. I skipped right over you. How about it, Rod, Wendy? Are you still out there?
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and WAJAX is ahead of me waving. And it's okay. We know, sometimes things go however, and you get one person, you get the other. And anyway, we're cool down here, 46 degrees and overcast. There's a breeze, a pretty good breeze blowing too, around maybe 9 miles an hour or so. So it's colder than normal, but we are headed up to 53 today, so it's going to get warmer. So you stay warm up there, and I'll turn it back to you there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, I'm glad you got out of here before it got too cold, and I hope you had a good stay while you was up here. Tell the kids and Missy and K9LUC why we said good morning, stay safe, stay well. All righty, I'm already 43 seconds on Dave's turn here. NATD WB8 BMW. Well, you're warm, Meg's warm, all is right with the world. Is that right, Dave?
I am warm, Meg is warm. The cat is cold, does not like it outside. I think I heard one other person try to check in with you there, Jim, at the end. It might have been like YYY or YMY. So if there's one other person that was checking in at the end of that early bird net, but throw your call in here real quick.
Yeah, it was me trying to squeeze in on EchoLink. YMY. I was busy salting sidewalks. I think I missed Jim this morning. Have a great day, Jim. Stay warm. NAYMY.
Okay, John, thanks.
All right, we'll get back to you there, John. Thanks for rounding them up there, Jim. We've got 15, including you and me this morning. Gonna wish you and Judy a happy Monday.
All righty. Okay, I'll turn it over to you. I'm going to head for the kitchen and get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal so I can go out and blow the snow off the truck. Everybody stay safe, stay warm, stay well. Back to Net.
All right there, Jim. Be careful outside. Don't overdo it. And And again, happy Monday to you and Judy. Stay warm and stay safe. We're going to call CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is your net control operator, Dave, November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D. This Monday morning, cold and snowy, 7 degrees here in Copley. On the early bird list, I got VMW, Alpha Tango, MMY, 40G, SFS, HCT, ZSH, MNT, BJN, CFY, 8LJ, FQV, the JAXs, and YMY. Let's go ahead and make a call for any of those poor souls that have to be out and about at this hour of the morning. Mobiles, short timers, in and outs, please call now.
Victor, November. Her name is Jeff, and I'm mobile.
Sure, Ohio, Mobile.
KE8OWX, Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray. I'll be in and out.
W28JV, short time.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, in and out.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8HAG, Tim, I am mobile and I'm in and out.
WOT, in and out.
Good morning.
Yeah, Dave, you can mark me in and out. N8YMY. We're listening, but we're kind of busy at work this morning. Have a great day. Stay warm.
Alpha Delta 8 Papa Juliet AD8PJ Al in Solent, in and out this morning.
W8WKY.
I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I thank our in and outs this morning, KE8OWX, W2AJV, KFCPOA, KD8HAG, and AD8PJ. You guys be safe and have a happy Monday and a great start to your week. I got Matthew down in Arkadelphia. I'll get to you shortly, Matthew. I've got some mobiles, VMM, and I got Jeff. I got a station in Chardon, and I got a station in Tulsa. Let's work through this real quick. Tulsa Station, mobile. Please come back with your call and go ahead with your transmission. All right, nothing heard. Chardon Station. If you're mobile, please come back with your call and go ahead with your transmission.
Good morning, everyone. This is Stu, W8STU. Currently, it's 14 at the moment. And happy Monday to everybody. Had a great weekend. My daughter came to visit for the weekend, so we had a really good time together. And I worked a lot of stations around the world this weekend on 10 meters. There was a contest. I picked up two new countries, so that made me happy. And so I think for maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours, sporadically, I made almost 20 contacts, so that was fun. But with that, I'll say 73. Big 8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. WS to you.
Somebody's sitting on their microphone. Be careful. Thanks a lot there, Stu. We got you. And by the way, W2AJV, I got you on the short time list here. Let me get the mobiles in here quickly, though. Jeff, you were up early in the group there. You got stepped on, but your mobile, come back with your call and your transmission, please.
Good morning, Net Control. This is November 8, X-Ray, November. Victor, good morning, everyone on the net this morning. On Route 82, headed towards Strongsville area, Columbia Station area. Got 10 degrees in the truck. The roads are, the main roads are clear for the most part. That part of it is partially clear, but everyone be careful today. Give yourself some extra time if you're going anywhere. If you get stuck, you want to be at least be in a warm car. Anyways, November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, back to that. Everyone have a good day.
Right there, Jeff. Be careful out in there, and especially up in that area. They might have got hit pretty bad. Thanks for checking in, and happy Monday to you. Let me get Brian, KD8 VMM. Good morning, Brian. Happy Monday to you, and then we're going to go grab Anthony.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. I had 4 degrees this morning, so it's pretty dangerous out there if you're out and about and get stuck. So. And, yeah, the main roads are pretty clear. Back roads are still nasty. So. Seen one vehicle in the ditch this morning over there on 76 eastbound just before 21. So other than that, just take it slow. They are brake checking there at that where that vehicle's down. So. And I got about 3 or 4 inches of snow, so there was a lot of wrecks over the weekend. So be very careful. Have a safe day. KVMM, I'll be clear.
All right there. Thanks a lot for the report there, Brian. You be safe today. Sorry you got to be out in it, but drive carefully and give yourself extra time. And not much else you can do about it. So, again, thanks for being here. Always great to start the week with you. Let's go ahead and pick up Anthony here, W2AJV. Good morning, Anthony, and then we'll get Matthew.
Good morning, everyone, and may I say that Mark, WB6BJN, is a foremost authority in meteorology. He does a great job, and even though he doesn't give the weather in my area, because it's not really apropos, I enjoy listening to him, and I'm associated with him on other nodes as well. Well, everybody stay warm. I want to congratulate Jeff on acquiring his General, and that's a great thing, and I just want to say good morning to everyone on the net, and with that, I'm going to QSY over to the East Coast Reflector, W2AJV 73 clear.
All right, Anthony, thanks for joining us this morning. You have a great start to your week. Stay safe, stay warm. We started the day at 6 degrees here in Copley. Got about 6 or 7 inches of snow. It's up to 7 degrees now. 6, 7. You guys have a good day, and again, thanks for checking in with us. Let's go to Matthew, KJ5DIT there. Good morning, Matthew. How are you and the grandkids? And then we'll pick up our portables in Florida.
And the grandkids are fine, other than getting over a sinus infection. I have great sympathy for your temperature up there. Back in the late 70s, I worked at a sawmill, and it got so cold it froze up the hydraulic, and they couldn't even get them warm with using torches. And you go out to work, and your hair freezes, you come back at break, and that's just all out. Right now we're sitting in the 20s. It's not bad. You'll have to get out of it. So I'm going to bundle up warm and do what I need to today. WK.
All right there, Matthew. Well, stay warm, and or at least on the warm side of the door. It's getting everybody today. I'm going to go down and pick up the JAXs, and I bet you they're going to tell me it's chilly in Florida down there this morning, aren't they? Good morning, Wendy and Ron, K8 and W8 JAX.
Yes, you are right, Dave. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with...
Hey, good morning there, Dave, and all on the Barometer Net. W8JAX is here. It was really good to see you on Thursday night along with everyone else. And it is cool down here. In fact, not only that, but it's a really rough day for Meg, if you had her down here. We're under a gale warning right now, and the seas are 11 foot. So the Atlantic is all stirred up this morning. Everyone have a great day.
Yes, very windy this morning. It's 9 to 11-mile gusts of wind and 46 degrees, and we've got a wind chill of 30-something. So it's pretty cool, and we're overcast skies here, and we are going to head up to 53 today, and later this week we'll warm up again. So it was great to see you, Dave, and everyone else there at the party on Thursday night, and we hope you're all doing well up there, and I'll hope all your Christmas celebrations go well with your music and all. So anyway, I'll turn it back to you there, Dave. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
W8WKY.
Okay, Doug there, Wendy. It was so nice to share a holiday meal with you and Rod, and glad you guys are home safe. And again, you guys must have a wonderful view when you take your morning walks, even on a chilly day like today. So stay safe. We'll listen for you throughout the week, checking in with everybody. And again, wonderful time getting to hang out and talk with you guys. You guys take care, and we will talk to you next Monday. All right, let's get back to the list here. Let's go back up to AC8AT, top of the morning. John, are you still here, John?
NT8D, AC8AT, top of the morning to you, Dave. Boy, it is a chilly morning. I think the weather's going to be the topic today. 6 degrees, feels like -7 here in Elyria. 88% humidity, the wind southwest at 7. The high is going to be 18 degrees today. It's weird, Dave. Thursday, the high is 52, and it's going to rain. Boy, us old guys are going to really feel that ache. Anyway, I'll let you round them up there, Dave, and good hearing you. The best of 73s to the entire gang. NT8D, AC8AT. Top of the morning, Dave.
All right there, John. Wishing you a happy Monday, and hopefully that rain will melt everything so we can start fresh. And just when it starts piling on top of each other, one after another, is when you really get stuck in winter, because then it just never melts and warms up. So cross your fingers. Nice to talk to you this Monday morning. You be safe, and happy Monday. Let's see if Chris K8MMY is still here, and then we'll grab a couple of marks. Nothing heard. Let's get a couple of marks in here. We'll start with K4OG. You at the grindstone there or yet there, Mark? I think K4OG may be en route. We're clearing off his car. We'll swing back and get him later. Let's try KE8 SFF. Southern Mark, good morning. Happy Monday.
Yeah, good to hear you, Dave, and everybody. We got 5 degrees now. It was 3 degrees, but it's now 5 degrees. So we're in a heat wave. They're supposed to get up to 18 today. And then tonight they're supposed to get down to 1 degree. Holy shoot. Oh, shoot, with all this cold weather. Feel like minus 8 degrees. And wind 11 miles per hour south-southwest. I don't have no report on the gas price, so I can't log on. I don't know why. And maybe all that cold weather. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, anyhow, doing okay and everything. The bed came in, but they gotta do something with it, and so I'm still on the couch, and I'm doing okay and everything, and go to the senior center today and had lunch when I get time to get up, right after the net is over with. But other than that, doing okay and everything, like I say. So, and I don't blame that cat. That cat knows that it's too cold out there. He got enough sense to know he ain't gonna go out. I don't blame him, Dave. So I'll give it back to you. Here at the 8 Sir Photo, sir.
All right there, Mark. Well, I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight, and maybe you get a few chess games in this week. Yeah, he's frustrated. He likes to go out and check out his territory, and usually he'll even just go out on the back porch. Well, the back porch and the back stoop are all covered with snow, so he doesn't have any snowless spots to stand in and sit in. So now he's just running crazy around the house because he's got all this pent-up energy. So anyways, take care there, Mark. Nice to talk to you, and we'll catch you again very shortly. I think I might have heard Middle Mark in there. Let's circle back and see if he was trying to sneak in. K4OG, NTAD.
NTAD, K4OG, we're almost behind the mountain. Dave, exercise and futility. Got to the coffee mill and forgot my phone. So we're doing it all over again, Dave. K4OG, back to me.
All right there, Mark. Yeah. Well, at least, between your phone and your ID, you're putting in a lot of extra miles on that car some weeks, you know. You be safe on the road. And nice to say hi to you, and we'll run into you soon, I'm sure. Let's try AA8CT. Craig, good morning. You still here?
TAD, good morning, Dave. Walking out the door, but yes. And I will tell you, the warm side of the door is definitely preferable to the other side. With that, good morning to all the Barometer Netters, and have a safe, can we say, a cool journey into work this morning. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Dave. Go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. And Dave, thank you so much. Enjoy hearing your voice. It's the Monday morning start to the week. AA8CT back to net control. And thank you, Dave. 73s, my friend.
All right there, Craig. Thanks a lot. Wishing you a happy Monday. Be safe on the other side of that door, and get back on the warm side as soon as you can. Take care, my friend, and we'll talk to you again soon. With that, we'll get Randy, KD8ZSH, say hello to him, and then we'll get over to Tom.
KD8DSH. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. It's cold, dark, and, well, it's winter here in Ellet. So I'm still thankful that the Lord's given me another day. I just want to say hi to everybody. Be safe out there. Stay warm. If possible, look out for your neighbors, too. Make sure they're not having any problems or anything being out. Got a lot of doctor's appointments coming up this week. Got one this morning I have to take my daughter to, and then we have appointments Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this week, so it's going to be a busy week for us. Well, you guys be safe. Have a good one. This is KD8DSH, clear back to that. 73s, everybody.
All right there, Randy. Thanks very much. Best of luck to you and your daughter. Hope everything goes smoothly for you this week. Sounds like it's going to be a busy one, and hope the results are what you're looking for. Take care, and wishing you guys a happy Monday. Tom, KA8MNT, good morning. We're going to have you put a smile on our face, and then we might jump in and see if we can find stray mobiles out there.
MT8D, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Dave, and everybody else that is on the net. Yeah, I concur with your cat. There is no green grass to walk on or sit on, and I'm staying in with all my pent-up energy, too. Only because we're starting today off with 6 degrees, a heat wave, and a 1-mile-an-hour wind out there with, looks like to be about 2.5 inches of snow, and the barometer sitting at 30.41. Today's high is going to be a whopping 18 degrees, mostly cloudy, with a 3% chance of snow. So we're going to be in for a little bit of coldness, and in fact, Linda just informed me that, well, she had a doctor's appointment this morning at around 10:30, and she was just contacted saying that the doctor was not going to be in today, so she didn't have to go. So who knows what's going on there? Probably too cold. Other than that, things are going great. We had a good weekend. Football-wise, it was a tragic weekend. The Army lost, and so did the Browns. So that was kind of a double trauma this weekend. But everything else is going all right. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. You know, I went to KFC to get the kids something to eat. They wanted the kids' meals with a leg. So I told the lady behind the counter, I need 2 kids' meals with the leg. And the woman said, well, which side? Well, I kind of sat there in silence for a moment and was thinking and everything, and I says, well, I guess the right side. I don't know what the difference is. Well, after several moments of laughter, she says, no, honey, which side would you like to go with the leg? Mashed potatoes or wedgies? So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, returning everything back over to the Monday morning, chilly Monday morning, NCO, NT8D.
Thanks a lot, sir. Do appreciate it, Tom. And there were so so many ways that joke could have gone, and not all of them were clean. You guys have a great start to your week. Be safe. Stay on the warm side of the door. And again, appreciate your contributions to the net on a daily basis. Let's see. Before we finish up, I got about 5 more on the early bird list here, but before we finish up, let's make a quick call for mobiles in and out, short time only. Those who have to be somewhere at the bottom of the hour here or on the road, regular check-ins, please stand by. We'll get back to you shortly.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, mobile, N8MKR.
WAGXX mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, ETP, Lori Mobile.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, mobile, in and out. 73, Dave.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo, Christian, in and out.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, AB8MO, Andy Mobile in Newberry.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, mobile, in and out.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Lima Oscar, KF8CLO, Mark Mobile.
So Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey, Greg Wadsworth, now.
Go ahead and pick it up. Thank our in and outs. I think I got Brian and Marty, VAN. Marty, I got your call here off the list. CGW at the end got you. EOG got you. You guys be safe on the road. I got a bunch of mobiles in here. Let me kind of bounce around by signals here. WA8GXX, and then we'll get to Andy next.
All right, Dave, real good. Thanks for being there, and you have a great day. Don't know what you got going, but I know your weekends are busy. You have a good one. WN8TDW8GXX. Have a good one.
Roger, thanks. Be safe on the road. Yeah, getting everybody set up for Christmas time is, I guess, the agenda for the week. Take care of yourself. Nice to talk to you. Let's grab Andy, AB8MO. Good morning, Andy, and then we'll grab the Lori and John, and then get up to Mark, or MKR there. Go ahead, AB8MO, NTAD.
Okay, I can't tell whether the guy in front of me is in reverse. If he's just got blinky idiot lights. Oh, I guess he's just got blinky idiot lights. That's excessive, man. Anyway, this is AB8MO. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I had a lot more time. I had a few engagements that I had planned canceled on me, so I spent a whole lot more time at home. Plowed the driveway. We got about another inch, I'd say, after I plowed, so not too bad. So I wish this guy would shut his blinky idiot lights off. He's not a construction vehicle. I don't know whether he's a tow truck, but he doesn't need bright white lights shining behind him, and it's very hard to drive. I guess I'm just going to have to pull away from him. Anyhow, such is life here in the snow belt. Oh, praise God, he shut him off. Thank you. That's all I got from here, Dave. Thanks for picking up the net. And
Have a good one. I had a last call for Neil LLA last night. It was thank you, just Nick, for that. And I'll miss that guy. He had a strange. He was always curious about things, but I had the privilege of meeting him face to face at the the Dover Ham Fest. So that worked out okay. And I even got a QSL card from him too. I worked him on a net. So I pulled out that QSL card. It's got a picture of him in his shack on it. So definitely we will be missed. So I think I said enough. I'll throw it back to you there, Dave. NTAD, this is AB8MO Mobile.
All right, you be safe on the road there, Andy. Be careful of that car in front of you. Let's go ahead and pick up Lori and John, KF8DTP, and UIB. Good morning. Happy Monday. Then we'll get to MKR.
Good morning, Dave from KH. Good morning, everybody out there on the net. And yes, driving today, and I just play radio. We're drying from Maslin, and roads seem pretty wet. And Johnson, there's been a little bit of ice here and there, but other than that, roads are pretty good this way. So with that, I'm going to hope everybody has a fabulous Monday, and I'm going to hand it back over to you, Dave. This is KF8 DTP, clear.
All right, well, you guys arrive at work safely. Grab as many nickels as you can so you can get as many pencils as you can for Christmas, and have a safe ride in. Thanks for joining us on a Monday. Let's go up to John, N8MKR, and then we'll get Joe.
W8WKY. Top of the morning, Dave. Good morning, all illustrious operators. I'm glad to join the Monday morning extravaganza. Just on my way to work. Having a glorious day. That's all I got. Thankful to be here. Take care. From N8MKR Mobile, northbound 77.
All right, be careful on the freeway there, John. Nice to talk to you for a minute, and have yourself a safe and wonderful start to your week. Getting ready for the holidays. Take care. N8JKO, good morning, Joe, and then we'll get Mark.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we got 15 degrees here in the beautiful north coast of Willoughby, Ohio. It's definitely cloudy, and let's just put it this way. Everybody's going burr, and I keep asking them, well, which one are you talking about, Raymond or Timber? It's going to be an interesting day. Going to try to finish out my POTA here. I'm just 10 away from 300, so I'm going to try to put some effort into that. Since I work exclusively mobile, it's going to be a little chilly. Otherwise, hopefully we got a good week in front of us. Hopefully get to see the grandkids later on in the week and spend some quality time with my XYL. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care.
All right, Joe, thanks for joining us this morning. Be safe out on the road, and get that quality time in with the family. It's some of the best time you got. And it's a nice time of the year to do it, too. Keep each other warm and happy. Be careful, and happy Monday at you. Let me go ahead and pick up Mark, KF8CLO. Good morning, Mark, NTAD.
Good morning, all. Yep, this is KF8CLO, Mark from Middlefield. Spent all day in the house yesterday. Start watching the weather and watching the winds and stuff, and canceled one of my Amish runs and said, I'm just going to hibernate for a day and get back out here today. And of course, it's 10 degrees this morning when I woke up, and no snow really, but there sure is a lot of white stuff on the ground. And
I'm going to have to sit here for about 8 hours, and I get to go home and play on my radio a little bit more. So other than that, everybody have a magnificent Monday, or whatever they call it, and 73, then back to the net.
All right, Joe. May your Monday be magnificent. If not, may it be marvelous. And sounds like you're on the right side of the door. Be careful, especially getting back home. Get from one side to the other. Let's see. I think XPK and VAN were both in and out. Let me just open it up, make sure. All right, time to clean up the early bird net. Let's start on grab Ray out west, and then we'll clean up the dog pound and see if we can find Mark. K5, CFY. You're still out there, Ray.
NT8D, K5, CFY. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for... or Dave. Yeah, this is Dave, isn't it? Monday. Anyway, yeah, we're through walking. We're back at the house. I kind of hate to tell you how warm it is here compared to what it is out there, but I think it's 25 degrees here, so that'd be a heat wave compared to what I've heard up there, 3 and 5 and all that kind of cold stuff. Thanks for doing the net. Sorry to hear about Neil. Always enjoyed listening to him. Let's see. I can't think of anything else, so we'll give it back to you, Dave, and have a great net, and 73 to everyone. Stay warm. K5, CFY.
Thanks a lot there, Ray. Do appreciate it. Thanks for checking into the Barometer Net. Nice to start the week with you here. And, you can rub it in a little bit with the weather. I'm sure it goes both ways on occasion. You guys be safe out there, and we'll listen for you on the Boredom Breakers and such this week. Take care. Let's call in Mark, see if we can finish up the dog pound here. KC8FQV, NT8D.
All right, morning, Dave, KSFQV. Yeah, it looked like the state did a pretty good job getting all the freeways put together so that they can become freeways again, or raceways, or whatever we want to call them. Yeah, like Andy said, some of them people that run them bright lights and that, yeah, that's annoying. Even with the plows and that, the state lights, when they have them flashing. Now, I know some of the police departments now even have like a high-low strobes and that they use. But, yeah, it's 10 degrees here. So, the secondary roads are now what they got to work on. So, other than that, yeah, I was thinking, oh, you go up 94, but that wasn't you. It was Stephen that always went up 94, working his way over to the west side campus. Yeah, between 18 and 271 and 94, there's something going on there right now. And then the other one is sitting down, and I don't know what's happening there. Red lines going around Fairlawn. So, them are the only two things I really seen. And Route 8 was a red line, but I don't know what they're doing. So, but it was a comical I seen yesterday. I'm going to take a break. You remember the Dukes of Hazzard and some of them TV shows that they would tie a chain around a pole and around the car axle? I got a laugh out of this one. The semi, and that why 76 was closed for a couple hours in the afternoon. A semi somehow lost the back axles off the trailer. They were up on the in the split between when going westbound They were sitting up on the between the south exit ramp to go south to Canton, and he was on 76 going west. It was like, come, I was like, it wasn't in the bad weather, you know. And then of course out the other end of 76, yeah, ODOT put some more cameras up between 43 and 44 out there in Rootstown. It was bad roads out there. Well, all the roads were over the weekend were just bad. Like the old days of the TV picture that you would get snowy pictures, that what we had at times. It would just snow when you looked outside. There wasn't no pretty picture, it was just snow. So back it comes, Dave, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark, thanks. I always check OGO before I head out on the freeway. And the app does pretty good rerouting around bad traffic, but I always check before anyways. You have a good start to your week, and nice to have you aboard there, Mark. I got a couple more on the early bird list. We got LJ and TD, but before we get to them, stand by. Well, I haven't. Let me get him. Let's go ahead and get KB8LJ in here, and then stand by Mark down in Tennessee with the weather report. We'll get to you after LJ. KB8LJ NT8D.
W8WKY.
NT8D from KB8LJ. It's pretty good timing because I was just thinking I got a question here that friend down in Tennessee that's up on the weather. First thing, I took a look at the outside, and since that's not very accurate, I then checked it against the Weather Bureau. And the Weather Bureau said the current temperature was something like 8 degrees, and that the low for the day would be 15 degrees. Now, what kind of arithmetic is that, where so the projected low temperature for the day is higher than the current temperature? Doesn't make any sense. And as long as we're talking about weather, something that nobody has talked about that is an interesting weather phenomena that I had to go through living for 2 years worth of northern North Dakota winter weather. And that's the Chinook winds, which were really pretty lethal things when they happen, because it might be 20 degrees below zero outside, and all of a sudden, in a matter of minutes, it would go from 20 below to 40. It's such a wonderful break in winter. Put the top down on the convertible, put on a real light jacket, and run around outside. Just one problem. The Chinook warm-ups never would last very long, and they would go from 40 degrees above back to 20 below in a matter of minutes, literally. And every now and then a few people would get frozen to death because they thought it was late springtime and it was winter. So with that, KB8LJ, back to net.
Well, as the old margarine commercial says, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. All right, Chuck, you have a good start. By the way, you're getting a few dropouts in your transmission. We got you pretty good there, but every now and then it would drop out for a second and come back. Just an FYI. Let's see, WB6BJN, Mark, why don't you go ahead and give us our weather, and then we'll close this section up with John TD.
Thanks, Dave. I want to answer this guy's, the gentleman before's question. You know, in the defense of the Weather Service. You got to remember they issue, and this is where I get my information as well. They issue a forecast discussion, and they issue that forecast is based on that discussion that they give. And so they're looking at data, okay, and they're meteorologists, and they're looking at data that says, okay, given what we see at the given time, okay, says that it could be 15 degrees. That's what we're, weather is educated guessing, okay? It's not exact. Weather is not an exact science, never has been, never will be, okay? And so at the given time, maybe there was something in their discussion that said, hey, it might be a little warmer at 15. Guess what? That didn't happen. It got colder, and you're down to 8. That's not a math problem. That is a performance of weather. So I can tell you, weather is not an exact science, and so that's what happened. And that's what I think happened. And Chinooks are like Santa Ana winds. They're downsloping winds. And as they downslope mountains, they heat by compression, and then you get a reversal of those winds and get more Arctic air come back from the northwest or from the northeast, and boom, your temperature, you bet, can drop just like that. It's amazing what can happen. So yeah, sometimes weather, is things happen. Let's go ahead. Let me get my information here. Barometer, 30.54 on the barometer, and it is steady. 9 degrees, 9.0 degrees. The low was 7.9. Dew point 6. Boy, that's dry. 6 on the dew point. That's Arctic air. Humidity, 88%. Let's see. 0 to 1 from the northeast on the wind, and clear skies. And the Weather Service got my temperature right. They said it was going to be 9 degrees this morning. It got down to 7.9. So, hey, either way. Like warming through much of the nation, right straight to almost New Year's, is going to be warmer overall. The polar vortex, which has been causing all of the cold weather in the east and in the mid-south and midwest, is now bottled up to the north, where it should be. And at this point, it looks like there's going to be a few cold fronts that'll bring some cooler air, but nothing like the Arctic air. Once this Arctic air gets out of here, temperatures should actually get quite pleasant. After a cold front moves through, then it rapidly warms back up. The West Coast looks like they're going to get some rain. The weather pattern is changing, so they're going to cool off out west, and the East Coast and the Midwest and South are going to warm up. So are those weather patterns connected? Absolutely. And it's their turn to get wet and our turn to warm up back here. Back to you, Dave, WB6DJ.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I don't mind the cold. I just like the warm spells in between. And so after it gets locked in like this, that starts to get to me after a while. But thanks for the good news. You be safe, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. See if we can wrap it up with John here, W8TD, NT8D. I think John may have gone back to sleep, which would have been a smart thing to do. get back under the covers and stay warm. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning. Boy, that was, it's been pretty busy so far. Let's make a call. If you'd like to join us for this morning's net, please call now.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
KE8, HNK Mobile.
VK1JT, pedestrian mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo, Christian in and out.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo and 8 VFK, Cliff Columbia Station.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8 PJW.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, and I'll be in and out this morning. 73 is everyone, KF8ERZ.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville. I'll be in and out today. 73, everyone.
Let me go ahead and pick it up. I want to thank our in and outs, VZA, EZR, and POE. Happy Monday to all you guys. Be safe out on the road. And thanks for checking into the net. I missed a pedestrian mobile. That's all I caught. You were doubling. If you would come back with your call sign and go ahead with your transmission, and then we'll pick up Elmer.
VK1JT, the Juicy Tomato from Canberra.
VK1JT, we got you. Thanks very much. Let me get my mobile here. It sounds like you're coming in on a link, so we don't have to worry about a string for you. Let's grab Elmer, KE8HNK Mobile, and then we will go back to Juicy Tomato.
KE8 HNK Mobile, NTAD. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Dave, if Jim's listening, or if he is, I'm going to send him an email anyhow. I'm not going to be on the early bird net. The boy's got to be at school a little bit different later, and I'm on my way now to work. Other than that, the Akron side roads are pretty crappy. They're working on plowing them now. But the freeways are clear and the main highways are wet and a little bit snow covered on the side with patches of ice. So just kind of give you a little road update here in Akron. It's not the best of conditions. And, of course, everybody stay healthy and stay blessed. It's 6 degrees out and even the chickens don't even want to come out. And I don't really much blame them. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, KE8HNK, back over to NTAD Control, 73.
Smart chickens. Anyways, make sure you get here mobile then if you're not in the early bird list. I just take that off of listening to the gym while I'm making my coffee. So get in on one of the mobile check-ins there, Elmer. You have a safe day out on the road here, and thanks for saying hello. Best to you and the kids. Let's go ahead and pick up VK1JT. Good morning, John. How are you? It's morning here. The hamster ain't going to tell me what time it is there yet.
It's about midnight, if not the next day, VK1JT. It's been a beautiful day today, 26 degrees, beautiful, and nice weather. Wishing everyone season's greetings. Take care, look after yourselves, and stay safe, travel well. VK1JT, back to net control.
right, John. Well, enjoy the fair weather. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello and helping us get our Monday morning started here in Northeast Ohio. You be safe, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. Thanks for checking in. Let's see, N8WS. Bill, good morning, Bill. I hope you had a good weekend. We'll learn about what ham radio is going to be looking like this week, and then we'll jump over to Cliff.
NTAT in a group, N8WS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all in net. Well, I had a good weekend. I didn't go anywhere. I'm not driving in this kind of weather, so that's all there is to it. Air quality index this morning's at 49. That's in the good range, but barely. I had 5 degrees this morning. It's now 8 degrees. Humidity 87%. Wind is southwest at 7, barometer 3042. 2.5 degrees. Visibility, well, they're saying 10 miles, but I don't see the lights. It's about 3 miles away from me, so it's less than 10 miles. Wind chill is minus 3 degrees. You got to go out. Bundle up good. My sunrise 7:46. My sunset 5:03. Length of day 9 hours 17 minutes. Solar flux indices of 119, sunspot number 57. A is 7, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. No east skip predicted, so it should be a good day on the radio. Have to get on POTA and see what happens. Tropo is at a 0. That's expected this time of year. SpaceWeather.com. No solar flares today. All 5 sunspots on the solar disk are stable and quiet. NOAA says the odds of an X-class flare today are no more than 1%. The quiet is likely to persist for the next 3 days at least. And great Gemini. And a great picture. This is a good article. And you scroll down there, there's another one called, "Do you have Geminis on your roof?" That's a very good article. This guy thinks maybe they're hitting his tin roof and he can hear them rolling off the roof. You got time, go and look at that and click on some of the links he put up there. You can actually hear them. That's really something. Yeah, they're right. There's 5 sunspot groups on the sun, but one of them's already past the western limb. So, oh well. There's more coming around the backside, that's for sure. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Stay warm. Don't go out if you don't have to. NTAD in a group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
All right, Bill, as always, thank you very much for your report this morning. And, maybe it's just the calm of winter, and we'll see what comes around from the other side of the sun here. But you have yourself a great start to your week. Be safe, and, as you said, stay on the warm side of the door if you can. It really is the more pleasant side. We'll wait till later on this week when it warms up. Cliff, good morning to you. Happy Monday. N8VFK from NTAD. Scott, next.
NTAD in the net is N8VFK. Good morning, Dave, and everybody's listening on the net. Currently, I've got 10 degrees here. I got 6 on the dew point, 86% humidity. My barometer is at 30.44. But interesting is I look at the graph since midnight. It reminds me of tracing a bad digital waveform using an oscilloscope, just going up and down, up and down, up and down. And now it's dropping down and it kind of leveled off right now, so we're steady right now. Looking at the radar, there's actually a clump of crud coming in from Michigan, coming from the northwest. And it's rolling into our area. I see some lake effect bands starting to show up around the northern shores, probably around the Vermilion area, somewhere around there. It is coming from Lake Michigan. and it's moving our way. And there's areas in my hometown growing up that looks like they're getting it pretty good right now. Yesterday, I spent a couple hours in my tractor, cleared out my driveway, and cleared out my neighbor's driveway because he's got health issues. So I told him I'll take care of his driveway for him. And then this afternoon, this morning, I'm going over to a friend's house to clear a patio and a grassy knoll area for her little cavapoo. She's 83 years old. She don't need to be out doing that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go take care of that for her. But I don't know who coined the term, baby, it's cold outside, but they were so right. Thanks for picking me up, Dave. Give me a chance to burn some of the frost off the antenna. NGAD, NABFK, 73s, everyone.
W8WKY.
All right there, Cliff. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Do appreciate it. And sounds like you're being a good neighbor out there. So your neighbors, I'm sure, appreciate it as well. And just as appreciate it as part of the community. So take care of yourself. Be safe while you're doing it, though. Don't overwork yourself. Give yourself lots of breaks and keep yourself hydrated. Let's see, Scott, KE8VOX, good morning up on Lake Erie, and then we'll grab Phil here and learn a little bit before we could make another call.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Yeah. We might have the warm spot again, the way it sounds there, Dave. I got 11.3 degrees. It's not snowing or nothing here yet. It does look like the snow clouds over the lake, but we're not getting nothing here. Feels like temperature's 3.7. The barometer's holding steady at 30.21. And the wind's between 7 and 2 miles an hour out of the southwest, and it's more on the lower side than it is on the upper side there at the wind right now. So not too breezy at all outside. Might be a pretty decent day out. The temperatures don't bother me. Just when we get those high winds, it just sucks the heat right out of. No matter how many layers of clothes I have on, it just sucks the heat out of me. But the lake temperature's 37.9, and probably got 1.5 foot waves on the lake this morning, but no ice forming yet. I guess down there at Sandusky Bay and far western portion of the lake there along the Michigan-Ohio border, they're starting to get some ice accumulating, but nothing here yet. But that's all I got, Dave. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, and you have a great day. This KE8VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
All right, thanks a lot there, Scott. Always nice to start out a week with you, and Sandusky Bay is gonna always gets it all frozen up first, and that gives us a warning, I suppose. But you get that cold breeze; it'll cut through just about anything. So stay warm, stay inside if you can. I'm not going to be able to all day, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to go clear the driveway here shortly. So we'll let that happen. We had one of those snow bands set up right over Summit County here. I got hit with it. I think it was a little bit worse just to the north of me in Gent Fairlawn, and kind of started maybe fading out as you got towards Norton down that way a little bit. So, but we got a few inches over the past couple of days. I think the ODOT was keeping their powder dry on Saturday night. Driving home from Cleveland, freeway wasn't all that good, so hopefully everything's cleared up today. Let's pick up Philip, K8PJW. Say good morning, happy Monday. Get a few facts and odds and ends, and then we'll make one more call for check-ins.
NTAP, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone on this happy Monday. Yeah, we're at about 11 degrees here, heading up to 20. 31 tomorrow, so I guess relief is on its way. It's going to be a cloudy day, and barometer is at 30.48. And we're getting a little bit of relief on the gas. It went down from 299 to 284, so hopefully it's getting back into a more reasonable price range. This weekend, our Rotary Club had a Santa run, where we collaborate with the fire department, and we drive Santa all around Twinsburg and deliver presents that were were brought to the fire station for delivery to the kids in town. So it's always a fun event. We got Santa and elves and things to give away and all that stuff. So it's a blast. And the rest of the week's going to be appointments. Somewhat looking at my shoulder some more, see what I can do to get that relieved, and the dentist appointment. So with that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1877, Thomas Edison invents the phonograph, the first device to record and reproduce sound using a tinfoil wrapped cylinder that a stylus indented with sound waves. 1914, the American Radio Relay League is founded by Hiram Percy Maxim and Clarence Tuska. 1939, the first commercial manufacture of nylon yarn by DuPont in Seaford, Delaware. And in 1979, Chris Haney and Scott Abbott developed the board game Trivial Pursuit. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
I guess that might have been an ultimate trivia question. Hi. Thanks a lot, Phil. Always appreciate it, and always learn something new when you check into the net. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, especially on a day like today. Try to put things off till tomorrow if you can. This is NTAD, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. We're going to make one last call for check-ins. This is going to be the last call for check-ins. If you'd like to join us and get in on a log, please call now.
Delta 8 Sierra November Mike, Gerard, Ohio, in the house, and everybody keep warm.
Kilo Charlie 1,
K short time recheck.
KC1 BQS, Paul in Maine.
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Lima, Sierra. Morning, neighbor.
I added JLS, VQS. I got a recheck from Elmer. I think it was Sierra November Mike, maybe a Kilo Alpha 8 Sierra November Mike. You almost got eaten by the static. I kind of got you. Can you give me your call again? Twice maybe? And then if you got a transmission, go ahead with it.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra November Mike. Jim in Gerard, Ohio, and in and out.
All right, we got the call sign. Kilo Delta 8 Sierra November Mike. Thanks for giving us a call. You have a marvelous Monday morning. Be safe and check back in whenever you can. Let me get Elmer's recheck, and then we'll go to Paul in Maine.
Thanks, Dave. K8H&K doing a recheck here. Just to let you guys know, Barberton roads are not the best. They are salted and partially clear, but they are still slick. The main routes as well. The side streets are pretty much have not been plowed or salted. So just be careful. You're going through Barberton. These roads are not clear. I'm on 6th Street right now at Lake Avenue, and this street has not been plowed or cleared. It's just been, I think, just barely been salted. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, and turn it back over to you, Dave. K8HK back over to NTAD 73.
All right. right, Elmer. Thank you very much for the report. Yep, everybody be careful on the surface roads out there. Doesn't sound like they've caught into too many of them yet. Be careful. Let's see, KC1 VQS. Good morning, Paul in Maine, and then we'll get my neighbor John.
Yeah, good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. We have 14 degrees here in Maine. We started at 13 when I got off about 5:30, and it's gone up a degree. It's sunny. Yeah, kind of a moderate west wind, and we're supposed to be a top out at 20. This is the cold day of the week. We are supposed to reach 50 on Friday with rain. That will cause some problems because it will dip below freezing on Wednesday, and it will all turn to ice. At least I won't have to go anywhere on Saturday. At least I won't have to go anywhere on Saturday. Not too far anyway. Hopefully they'll treat the roads and everything. So that's what's happening here. This is warmer than it was at this time last week. We were down below zero. So I'll take this, even though it's cold. Going to go out and walk the pop and got some errands to do today, and we'll be hoping to talk again on the next week to you. So this is KC1 DQS. Back to you, Dave.
All right, nice to chat with you again, Paul, and be careful with the weather. Hopefully it's at least pretty to look at, and we'll see what happens. We're going to have something similar here. Hopefully it doesn't get all that cold on Saturday. We'll see what happens. So wishing you the best. Happy Monday to you. And again, thanks for checking in with the Barometer Net here this morning. Let's grab John, W2JLS, the bottom of our list there. Good morning, John. Nice to talk to you. It's been a little while.
And T8D, W2JLS. Good morning, sir. Good morning on your ears. I'm in Fairlawn at the moment. I actually am just sitting at the Acme Fresh Market over here. I've got some work to do up with the team in Sharon Center, and I'd like to pick up a little something to take in as a treat for coffee. And so I'm in the car talking to you on the EchoLink. I was wanting to jump in and say happy holidays to you. I do have vacation time to use between now and the end of the year. Some of it's going to have to roll over, and I have to. But yeah, maybe we could get together with some of the local guys and catch up at some point when you're not tuning pianos. Also, relative to our buddy out there with trivia this morning, he mentioned nylon. I worked for DuPont for the front end a couple of years of my career, probably 3 or 4, and DuPont, they named nylon after they almost called it something else. The something else was Duperouse. Duperouse was short for DuPont pulls a rabbit out of a hat, which I always thought was interesting. But then I recently learned, and I don't remember ever knowing this, but nylon itself came from a combination of New York and London. So they took two cities and shortened them and squashed them together. Anyway, I'll just share that this morning in addition to what was already shared, kind of fun stuff. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Be safe. It's cold, or at least where we are, and be safe out there. W2JLS, back to net.
Right there, John. Thanks. Yeah, it'd be nice to get together with you over the holiday there. I'm trying to keep this weekend clear, and then from Christmas through New Year's, I'm trying to keep clear. I got to play concerts 22nd, 23rd, 24th in the evenings there. So it's right up until Christmas. It stays pretty busy, but I'm going to try to not do anything this weekend or the week in between the holidays there. So yeah, give me a shout. Maybe we can get together and hook up someplace. By the way, what are the roads looking like there up in Montrose before I let you go?
W2 JLS returning. Yeah, I should have said. The main roads seem to be pretty clear. I haven't been on many of them, but the ones I have been on, Cleveland, Mass. Cleveland, Mass was pretty good. Yeah, sorry for the interruption there. I had an incoming call. Cleveland, Massillon Road is pretty good. The 18 itself looks pretty good, a little slushy. But the side roads, the roads in neighborhoods and such, some of those are still pretty rough. So, again, everyone take care, be safe. Stay home if you can. Man, I'd love to stay home. Not a choice today. W2 JLS, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot there, John. Yeah, I'm going to have to go out in it here and not to put a picture in anybody's head, but I do the Barometer Net in my robe and pajamas, so I still have to get dressed and clear out the driveway before I can get out onto a road. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Be safe while you're out there. That takes us to the bottom of the list. Before I bring in our closer, I want to make one last call. I know it was done last night, but I'm going to miss his voice. WD8LLA, calling WD8LLA. This is NTAD. WD8LLA from NTAD. One more time for WD8LLA. Calling WD8LLA from NTAD. Nothing heard. 73 and Godspeed, my friend. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Bring in our closer, W8CTM. Good morning, Kerry. You're going to get slot number 48 this morning.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this marvelous Monday morning. I don't know about the marvelous part, but it is Monday morning, and it's cold out. I got 8 degrees now. It warmed up a degree since in the last hour here, so, it's going to be a cold one today, and I think I'll just stay in the house like I did yesterday. Didn't even open the door up to look out. Well, I did yesterday evening, looked out, and we have about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of snow out there, but nothing to worry about. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great Monday out there, and the rest of the week goes well, because it's the week before Christmas here, and got to get your shopping done and everything like that. So I hope everybody has a great week out there. And while you're out there, stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. It's put a smile on somebody's face. Well, that's about all I have this morning, Dave, and hope everybody enjoys the week and has a good week out there. And hopefully we don't get much more snow this week. It's awfully cold out for December. We usually don't have Decembers this cold, but this year maybe we're getting our January and February weather in December, and it'll warm up. Maybe it'll think it's springtime out there, but don't count on it. Anyway, hope everybody has a great week. And I'll say 73, this is W8CTM, carry at Portage Lakes, and we'll turn it back to NT8D to close her up. And everybody have a great week, and have a good week here for yourself there, Dave. And just instead of jumping out of the robe in the pajamas, just look out there and say, yeah, that's fine. That's what I do anyway. Well, everybody have a great day and a great week. And back to you there, Dave, to wrap it up. 73, all.
Roger, Carey. That's what I got to do yesterday. Unfortunately, today is not yesterday. And I hope you are right about the weather prediction. So, yeah, you stay in your pajamas, stay warm, and we'll listen to you close her up again tomorrow. Be careful, and happy Monday to you there, Carey. Let me go ahead and wrap up the net. I want to thank everybody who checked into the net and all the listeners today. You guys are the net. I want to thank the founders of the net, Garlock, K-A-B-Y-R, Dorothy, W-B-H-A-T-W, Tom, K-A-D-S-D, as well as Ron, K-D-H-C-V-S, the guy who showed me how it was done back in the day. Want to thank Marty and the club for giving us the space to be here, all the technicians who keep everything humming, and wish everybody a wonderful Monday from the W8WKY. Oh, by the way, join us here every morning except for Sunday starting at 7 a.m. Find out additional information about the club at W8WKY.org. So from the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, we will now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody, and have a magnificent Monday.
NT8D, MX8G.
NX8G, did I copy that correct?
And QSL, this is Rex in Maslin. I heard you calling for WD8LA. I read it a few days ago where he became a silent key. Apparently he died suddenly from a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, we're going to miss Neil's voice. It was out of the blue. It's nothing that I would have expected, Rex.
Yeah, QSL, since you were calling for him, I thought you didn't know. That's all I have. Listen to your net this morning. Good net. You have a great day. 73, NX8G.
Thanks a lot there, Rex. I threw you on the log anyways, and yeah, just want to pay final respects to Neil there. So chime in whenever you can, and you have yourself a safe week. NT8D.
W8WKY. W8WKY. Repeater PL1 14.8.